Hello, welcome to Real Frank Rants. The 2023 college football season is less than a month away, but this season will probably be the last season college football as we know it. The little conferences are disappearing. The new thing is to create these monster super conferences. The Pac-12 conference has been destroyed. College football as we know it will never ever be the same. And how will this all be managed, this new way of college football? This upcoming season is going to be a very special season because the whole college football world is going to look a lot different. Now, is that good or bad? And why is this happening? What is going on? Did Doc and Marty go to the future and mess up with the space-time continuum? Crazy! But why are all these changes coming on? Why are we creating all these super conferences? We'll get into all of that next.
Real Frank.
All right, let's get into it. The Pac-12 is basically dead. Unless you're on some crazy planet, news has broken that Oregon Ducks and the Washington Huskies are joining the Big Ten. Sources say Big 12 poised to take 3 more from the Pac-12. The Pac-12 is basically dead. Pac-12 we will only remember in the history books. It's crazy. It is a crazy time to be living in right now with college sports, especially with college football. The historical rivalries are pretty much almost dead. Gone. Dead. Gone. This clip, I feel, sums up the Pac-12. Here comes the Pac-12 into the room, along with the fans. There went the Pac-12. Tommy, Pac-12, gone. Nothing they could do. And here are the Pac-12 fans learning about it.
Yeah.
Who's this?
This is Vinny.
Jenny, what happened?
Well,
Everything get straightened out?
No, we had a problem. We tried to do everything we could.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what I mean. We couldn't do nothing.
Pac-12 is gone. Nothing we can do about it. Pac-12's gone. Listen,
And we couldn't do nothing about it.
Pac-12 is gone.
And we couldn't do nothing about it.
They could do nothing about it. You hear that? Pac-12 is gone and they couldn't do nothing about it.
What do you mean?
He's gone. He's gone.
The poor Pac-12 fans. Oh, my heart aches for you. College football fans across the nation ache for you, you Pac-12 fans. So currently, this is the current status of the Pac-12 teams. So Oregon's gone, Washington's gone, UCLA's gone, USC's gone, Washington's gone. Now there's rumors that Utah and Arizona State are going to the Big 12. Colorado has already announced they're going to the Big 12. So what we have left is Arizona we don't know about, Oregon State, Washington State, possibly crazy. This is just a crazy time in college sports. It's amazing how the landscape of college football especially is changing. Pac-12 right now. Oh boy, poor Pac-12. Look how crazy that looks now. The West Coast now, the schools over there, all the stuff in the Midwest and East. It's insane. This map is wild. Oh my goodness. The Big Ten now spans 15 states. 15 states. That's insane. But why? Why would those schools risk all that history, those great rivalries? Why? Maybe it's because of the big, old, famous issue. This was back in 2020 and 21. The recent payouts to the Pac-12 member schools, which fell from $33.6 million in 2020 to $19.8 million in 2021, were the lowest among the Power 5 by a significant margin. So, $19.8 million, that's not bad. That's not some bad cash, right? But the Big Ten has completed a new 7-year media rights agreement with Fox, CBS, NBC that is set to bring in more than $7 billion to one of the nation's most powerful athletic conferences. The deal will begin July 1st, 2023 and run through the end of 2029 through 30 athletic year.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
I wonder what the payout is for each school in that deal. The conference said in a statement that under its existing TV deals, revenue has been designed to increase by 2% to 3% each year. So it seems safe to anticipate that its revenue for fiscal 2023 will be at least $870 million, and that per school payouts will be at least $60 million. So each school potentially could get $60 million.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
As usual, the conference will have 18 total schools, which my guess, my suspicion, is that some way they'll get Cal and Stanford too to make it an even 20. How will they handle the scheduling? Someone had this idea, the new Big 10, Big 18 for short, or possibly 20, will look something like this. They have a West and an East. But this is still wild. So how is this going to work? They're not going to play each team every year, obviously. So how will that rotate? Every other year? Every 2 years? Every 3 years? What happened to the big rivalry games that already existed in the Big Ten Conference? This is insane to think about. The history of college football, the rivalry games are all going to be destroyed and disappear. That was what made college football so special and exciting. Now we got these super conferences. Are they eventually going to have their own super conference Super Bowl games? Super NCAA national championship games? I'm sure the SEC's not done adding schools now to compete here. There's no way they're going to let the Big Ten get all the national chit-chat going on. So what are we going to do? Then we're going to have a super conference champ in the Big Ten and the super conference champ in the SEC. They play each other for the national champ. I don't know. This is crazy to think about. But the whole college landscape, we're on uncharted territory. All the history as we know it. Will we ever experience that ever again in our lifetime? With Oregon and Washington officially joining the Big Ten, those Michigan games at Washington, Oregon at 10:45 are going to be wild, man. Halftime's going to be at midnight in the Eastern time zone. That's the other piece to this. The whole time zone thing. So now the schools that are in the Midwest that go to the West Coast to play, those West Coast night games, which aren't really night games, those are going to be like 7:30 kickoff games for West Coast, will be 10:30 kickoff on the Midwest. Be a lot of tired Midwest people. And then on the other side of it, the West Coast people will be eating breakfast watching their school play in the Midwest. Amazing. I think this tweet says it best. These are dark days. A handful of administrators and executives are destroying decades of tradition so that a few rich schools can get richer. Fans don't benefit from what's happening here. They're destroying what makes college football special. Disappearing. And those poor Pac-12 fans. Poor Pac-12 fans. Oh, Pac-12 fans, my heart goes out to you. That's that. And why? Why does it have to be like this? And of course, it's always the same thing. Money. Always about money. Those greedy motherfuckers. How much money is enough? How much money do they need? What is that magic number? All happy. What is that magic number? All in a happy place. Money. Money. Always about fucking money. Those greedy motherfuckers. Till next time. Thanks for watching.
Pure blood, I'm the hybrid. The hate change, so they try to push and fight it. I stay steady, yeah, I've always been defiant. Up against the beast, yeah, I'm up against a giant. But now I'm gunning for their heads.